Betrayal or bold strategy? Marco Rubio's controversial deal with El Salvador sparks outrage and questions. In a move that has left many questioning the ethics of political bargaining, Senator Marco Rubio allegedly struck a secret deal with Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele, trading legally protected U.S. informants for access to a high-security prison in El Salvador. But here's where it gets controversial. This deal wasn't just about prison access. It was part of a larger... The agreement, as outlined in the report, involved handing over 9 MS-13 gang leaders currently in U.S. custody. These individuals, some of whom were protected under U.S. law as informants, had been instrumental in ongoing investigations into the notorious MS-13 gang, a group known for its extreme violence across the U.S. and Central America. Douglas Farah, a U.S. contractor who worked to dismantle MS-13, called the deal a deep betrayal of law enforcement efforts, highlighting the risks agents took to apprehend these gang members. And this is the part most people miss. Bukele's demand for these gang leaders wasn't just about prison control. It was also about silencing potential whistleblowers. At least 3 of the MS-13 leaders Bukele sought had disclosed details of his administration's secret deals with the gang, arrangements that allegedly helped reduce El Salvador's crime rate but raised serious ethical questions. By returning these individuals, Rubio's deal not only undermined U.S. investigations, but also protected Bukele's image as a tough-on-crime leader. One informant, Cesar Lopez Larios, was deported to El Salvador just 2 days after Rubio's call with Bukele. Larios, previously charged with directing MS-13 operations in the U.S., had been a key source of information. His swift deportation raises concerns about the fate of other informants and the future of U.S. investigations. Officials fear this move could cripple ongoing efforts and deter future cooperation from informants who may no longer trust U.S. protections. The Trump administration, however, defended the deal. State Department spokesperson Tommy Pigott stated that Trump's actions speak for themselves, emphasizing the return of American hostages, the prosecution of gang members, and the deportation of hardened criminals. But is this enough to justify the potential long-term damage to U.S. law enforcement credibility? Here's the controversial question. Did Rubio and Trump prioritize short-term political gains over the integrity of U.S. justice and the safety of those who risked their lives to fight MS-13? Or was this a necessary sacrifice in the larger fight against gang violence and illegal immigration? The debate is far from over, and the implications of this deal will likely be felt for years to come. What do you think? Was this deal a bold strategic move or a reckless betrayal? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going.